Taxi violence flares up in Mamelodi, and ANC and DA point fingers at each other over the farm workers' strike. Good day to you. The situation is tense and traffic has come to a standstill at Denneboom in Mamelodi, east of Pretoria. This after a confrontation between two taxi associations, as well as smaller taxi operators allegedly using unauthorised vehicles to transport passengers. Kula Mashlangu reports.
The two taxi associations, MALDTA and MALDTA, have increased fares from 7 rand to 9 rand, while the other one charges the old fare. During the confrontation among these organizations, police tried to intervene, but stones were thrown at them as well.
The Western Cape government has called for calm in rural farming areas of the province following the violence which has accompanied the farm workers' strike this week. Demonstrators ran amok in at least 16 towns, mainly in the Hex River Valley, the Overberg and Breda River regions. Some farmers' property was damaged when it was burnt. Provincial Health Minister Tiens Botha met with various role players in the Eden District Municipality in George. He says an urgent meeting was held to discuss measures to prevent the strike from spreading to the Southern Cape.
The main message here is that we expect people to stay calm in the sector. We want them to preempt problems, predetermine that, and go into negotiation and talks rather than to wait until unrest erupts.
The leader of the ANC in the Western Cape, Marius Fransman, has accused the DA of fabricating a pamphlet which implicates the ANC in the farm workers' strike. The pamphlet is written in Afrikaans on an ANC letterhead. DA provincial leader Ivan Meyer has accused the ANC and its alliance partner COSATU of being behind the strike.
We have uncovered a document called Project Reclaim. In this document, the ANC has developed a coherent strategy to make the Western Cape ungovernable. They specifically mentioned particular areas, and it is now happening exactly in the way the ANC has planned it. And so the evidence is now coming more and more forward, and the dirty campaigns of the ANC, who do not respect the constitutional democracy in South Africa, has now been exposed for what they are.
The family of an 82-year-old grandmother who was raped in Hanover in the KwaZulu-Natal Midlands this year have thanked the community for their support. Community members have welcomed the life sentence handed down on Novella Tuswa by the Pietermaritzburg High Court after he pleaded guilty to raping the elderly woman. Nonkululeka Klope reports.
Community members ululated and broke out in song, celebrating what they call justice for elderly people. Judge Stretch denied Tuswa the right to appeal, indicating there's no other courts in the country will make a different ruling on this crime. Tuswa sat quietly in the dock as Judge Stretch handed down sentence. The 82-year-old victim collapsed as the judge referred back to testimonies given during the trial. She was taken to hospital for treatment. Tuswa was led away from the dock into the police cells.
Authorities in the former Soviet state of Georgia have arrested another 9 officials connected with the government of the country's former president, whose party lost parliamentary elections last month. 3 officials were also arrested last week. The top story: the situation is tense and traffic has come to a standstill at Denneboom in Mamelodi, east of Pretoria, this after a confrontation between two taxi associations.